The Sumerians were remarkable people. They lived in Mesopotamia over 5,000 years ago. Today, this area is known as Iraq. We call them the cradle of civilization because they developed many new ideas. The Sumerians were innovative. They created systems of writing and law. They were skilled builders and farmers. The Sumerian civilization flourished for over 2,000 years. Their achievements laid the groundwork for later cultures. The Sumerians influenced the Babylonians and Assyrians. They continue to fascinate us today. Sumer wasn't a single unified kingdom. Instead, it was a collection of city-states. Each city-state had its own government and ruler. They often competed for resources and power. These cities were centers of trade, religion, and culture. They were ruled by kings. The kings were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people. They had a responsibility to protect the city and ensure its prosperity. The kings were also patrons of the arts and sciences. They commissioned grand temples and palaces. The Sumerians settled in Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia means the land between the rivers. It was situated between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Today, this area is mostly part of modern-day Iraq. The rivers were the lifeblood of Sumerian civilization. They provided water for irrigation. This allowed the Sumerians to grow crops in the fertile soil. The rivers also served as important transportation routes. This facilitated trade and communication between the city-states. This made the region a crossroads of cultures. One of the Sumerians' most significant achievements was cuneiform. Cuneiform is a system of writing. It used wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets. These marks represented words and ideas. Cuneiform was used for record-keeping, literature, and religious texts. It allowed the Sumerians to preserve their history and knowledge. It also facilitated communication and trade. Cuneiform influenced the development of writing systems in other cultures. Section 5. Innovations for the ages. The Sumerians were remarkably inventive. They are credited with many important inventions. These include the wheel, the plough, and the chariot. They also developed sophisticated irrigation systems to water their crops. They created a system of mathematics based on the number 60. This system is still used today for measuring time and angles. The Sumerians made significant advances in astronomy. They were among the first to chart the stars and develop a calendar. Section 6. The people of Sumer. The term Sumerians actually refers to a group of people who shared a common language and culture. They migrated to southern Mesopotamia thousands of years ago. They were drawn to the region's fertile land. The Tigris and Euphrates rivers provided the Sumerians with the means to thrive. They used irrigation to transform the arid land into a breadbasket. The abundance of food allowed the Sumerian population to grow. They established thriving cities. These cities became centers of trade, religion, and culture. Section 7. and Uruk, centers of culture. Two of the most important Sumerian city-states were and Uruk. Was a major port city on the Persian Gulf. It was known for its ziggurat, a massive stepped pyramid dedicated to the moon god Nana. Uruk was a larger city located further inland. It was a center of trade and learning. Uruk was also where writing in the form of cuneiform is believed to have first developed. Section 8. Theocracy, divine rule in Uruk. The Sumerian city-states were ruled by kings. These kings were believed to derive their authority from the gods. This system of government is known as a theocracy. In Uruk, the most important religious figure was the high priest. He served as the intermediary between the city's patron goddess Inanna and the people. The high priest wielded considerable power and influence. He oversaw the city's religious ceremonies. He also played a key role in political and economic affairs. Section 9. Ziggurats, reaching for the heavens. Ziggurats were among the most impressive architectural achievements of the Sumerians. These massive stepped pyramids dominated the skylines of Sumerian cities. Ziggurats served as temples dedicated to the city's patron deity. They were also believed to be the dwelling places of the gods on earth. The Sumerians believed that the gods influenced every aspect of their lives. They built ziggurats to honor their deities and ensure their continued favor. The ziggurats were a testament to the Sumerians' religious beliefs.